It looks like it's high to mid in section, which is nice too.
Oh, no, hang on.
You know, you can assume it's associated.
Just dropped out. Yeah, that was my guess.
So that
One of the other students has a photograph of a jaw they found just over there.
Yeah, that's
No
one.
teeth.
No teeth in it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's a good for education, but it's not worth collecting. This is a different story.
yeah.
We were walking around, we found a trail of small bone fragments. We followed them up the hill. The number of fragments kind of got larger and larger.
This was the enamel surface, and that sort of ridged, kind of spade shape with the wear facet tells you that this is certainly one of the large herbivorous dinosaurs, and the shape of the root confirms that it is a hadrosaur tooth. It's been broken, but that will glue together quite cleanly, and it's pretty rare.
Okay, so we've got the large scapula of a ceratopsian or hadrosaur here. Here's the anterior end, which would join on to where the humerus would attach.
Just found a tyrannosaur tooth. You can see the striations.
Hold it up a bit.
Striations.
Oh yeah.
All the teeth are gone, but you can see it's still there.
And those are are they called the dental batteries?
Dental battery, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the dentary, the lower jaw
Yeah.
of a hadrous duckbill dinosaur. All the teeth are gone, but you can see where all the teeth would be.
Yeah.
Lined up in rows there.
Wow.
So yeah, this area is really nice here. There's some big bones coming out over there too. So these are all bits of the same tooth.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's a croc tooth. Yep. Cool. That has split. That is the base of another tooth that's lost all the enamel off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that looks to be crocodile as well.
Okay, so this is a juvenile ceratopsian radius, which is that bone that I
Not
found.
far from it already. It's got a bit of an articular end. It's worn, so we've lost the cortex here. But you can see you have kind of got two edges and a groove in the middle. So that's going to form part of that chondrite, you know, that classic cartoon double bubble you get at the end of the bone, because that forms part of the articular joint. So you know it's an articular end, so it's not going to be something like a pubis, it's not going to be something like ischium, it's not going to be something like a distal end of a rib, so it's going to be something like a femur or a tip.
So this is a bone called the scomosal of a dinosaur called Centrosaurus apertus, one of the horned dinosaurs. And this makes up the frill, which is the shield or the billboard on the back of the skull. You can see the scalloped margin here. That would be the edge of the skull. And then the parietal would be coming off here, and there'd be several hooks coming forward. And it's those hooks, the direction of the number, that is actually diagnostic to the different species of horned dinosaur. There's no such thing as too much cover. And then just drip it on the surface and make sure all the surface is covered. Okay? So that's your job. We'll make sure we get a good
Well,
I don't lie.
the grinding mammal vertebrate.
Yeah.
Which basically most of the back or good chunk of the back of a hadrosaur skull. So we have 1 and 2 lower jaws, several more parts of the skull knocking around here, and this piece, which is really quite clear and shows off. You can actually see we've got part of the maxilla, so the upper part of the jaw, and all these little white pieces are actually the teeth still in situ. They're broken, but the black enamel is really quite clear. You see there's multiple of them, and then eroding out alongside are lots and lots of the actual teeth themselves have come out with this lovely black enamel. It's really quite a great find, and the guys from the Tyrrell who've accompanied us are going to come out and collect this at some point, and it'll go into their collections for research. People are looking at, even people who really walk the same, looking back at things and going, yeah, 30, 40, 50,000 years old, that's totally plausible. Yeah, you know, you're talking about changing generations. This is the kind of thing that could happen really quite quickly.